Alright guys, let's jump into this. This is the live stream for 3.0. So, for Honkai Star Rail that is. So let's hop in here and see what's going on. Oh. Okay.
Moonlight, very wide to horizon.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep, cat girl.
Into nights of triple silence. Oh,
This looks great.
you let me see thy heart was beacon in the dark. Our lonely soul does spark. We break apart.
Holy shit. Ah, there's our girlfriend character.
We strive, our journey of eternity. Desire in mind to set our spirits free. Echoes fade to oblivion. Freedom
Damn.
like our own. We draw the destinies on a path unknown in hope, in vain.
March. Alright. Perta. That looked really good. Now, if we get a good chunk of that plus more in animation and cutscenes, that's going to be excellent.
You never see it come back. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done there. But the time has hit you, you're not surprised.
之中获取限定五星角色大黑塔，限定5星光锥，向着不可追问处
So we're
获取的概
not
率将
going
提升。
balls
除
deep
此之
into
外，在
remembrance
3.0版本
just
的上半
yet.
还会开启特殊的跃迁活
Ooh,
动
a Link shall，
限定
rerun.
5星角色林莎、
A
飞霄、
facial
翡翠
rerun.
限定5星光锥，
And a
唯有上帝
Jade
我将寻征
rerun.
追猎，偏偏希望无价也将复刻。
Okay.
在3.0版本下半的跃迁活动，开拓者可以
And
在
then
塔池中获取
phase
限定
2.
角
This
色
is
阿德亚
where
限定5星光锥
this is
相
where
关
we're all
之后
saving
获取概率
for.
将会得到提升。与此同时，在3.0版本的下半也将会开启特殊的跃迁活动，限定5星角
While
色波
also
斯欧、知更
doing
鸟、琳琅
a
将会同时
Boot
复
Hill,
刻。限定5星光锥
Robin,
驶向第二次生
and
命，夜
Silver
色流
Wolf
光溢彩
rerun.
雨之下也将会复刻。
Alright.
在3.0版本的卡池中，还会新增一张记忆命图的
That's a
4
new
星光锥，以
4-star
及
light
2张
cone. That's
3 星
gonna
光
probably
锥。
be
无名虚
important to
女中
get.
将新增一张记忆命图的
And
4星光锥。
oh my
除此之
god,
外
that facial
真
light
人狼
cone.
中也将
Ooh,
新
that's
增
a
一
sick
张
looking
记忆
light
命
cone
图的
too.
4星光锥。
在3.0版本，记忆之雷拟造花萼即将上线，挑战成功可以获得记忆命图角色的行迹材料。弦歌之境、心之隧洞也即将上
Okay,
线。
they didn't do
挑战
the.
成功可
Okay,
以获
just
得
two
武
relics,
器
two
套
relic
装、
sets. That's gonna be
凯
big.
歌
That's
铸
gonna
劫的
be a
英
big
豪
deal.
和
You never see it come back. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done there. But the time has hit you, you're not surprised.
Hello, dear Trailblazers, it's your old friend 大伟。首先，在3.0版本
Alright,
行
the
星之旅
daily
活动
login.
一跃而至，签到即可领取10连抽
Love it.。
除此之外啊，为了庆祝开拓之旅抵达全新的世界温法罗斯啊，大家还可以通过靡靡真理签到活动再领取10连抽。
Ooh,
同
free
时为了让各位在
temple.
温法罗斯的冒险之旅啊更加顺利。
Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for
模拟宇宙的沉浸器上限会由8个
Oh,
提升到12
okay.
个，
So
并且
more
从
Trailblaze
3.0版本
power.
开始
That's
全部的
sweet.
拟造花萼、凝
Even
滞器
increases
和
the
心
max
智
of
隧洞
those
都
little
会提前
coins
开
you
放，
can use
开拓
for
者可以
simulated
直接进入
universe.
关卡进行挑战，
That's
获取
nice.
想要的材料。
在3.0版本中搭配自诉神之，使用新道具岁月神之，就可以对一系的主副属性进行定向。
Basically focusing our relics and then re-rolling our substats on our relics. Great stuff, great stuff.
我们的小参院呢也会有一份礼物，想要送给开拓
March
者。
Princess outfit. We've only been waiting forever since we saw it several fucking updates
没错，也
ago.
是让大家久等了。
You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done now.
I want to hop into Gacha Smack's stream and kind of play off his thoughts because this is a really weird thing. Because on one hand, I am excited for Amphoreus, but on the other hand, I'm not feeling as hyped. And based on Gacha Smack's list here, I feel like I'm kind of on board with this. Showed off Amphoreus. Amphoreus did look good. Getting us hyped for the new map, on the other hand, I feel like they left a lot on the table for building hype. And then, and so that here, you can see it right here. Live stream hype, 4 out of 5 out of 10. And I agree with that. I feel like there was some interesting stuff shown in the live stream, but I feel like they left a lot on the table. And then world building, story, plot, richness, I agree. I think the story is probably going to be among the best stories that they're ever going to tell, especially since they're trying to expand it throughout several updates. And then, yeah, no skip button and stamina increase. I will agree that is cool. I like that they're increasing the stamina and also the little tokens that we use in Simulated Universe. That's all good.
I think this is going to be, for me, just not enough fucking trailers.
Yeah.
Where were the fucking cinematic cutscenes for a 3.0 expansion? 3.0 expansion? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I feel like outside of the first big trailer they showed at the beginning of the live stream, that was really good. I feel like that's going to be excellent. But I feel like they should have added more to the live stream, because if they added more, that would have kind of added to what Gacha Smack's saying here with live stream hype. It's like I'm of two minds. I'm excited for the story, but I feel like the trailer or the live stream, I should say live stream, didn't add enough to really want to get me out of my seat and get excited.
Yo, what up, dog?
Yo, what up, baby?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Honkai Star Rail live stream presenters really need to learn that ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of yapping. There was a lot of yapping.
Dead ass. I feel like for a 3.0, as rich as the new region is, I do think it's pretty important for them to give context with regards to what the regions are going to look like, what kind of story we're getting into. But they did yap excessively, excessively about it.
Yeah.
But it is kind of like, do you feel like it's kind of like necessary to explain the Greek mythology lore and explain to people how the Greek gods are going to be tied into it, the Titans are going to be tied to it? I feel like that stuff is pretty important, but there's just not enough show.
Exactly. And it's the biggest thing when it comes to that game.
Man. Yeah, no, I mean, I do think it is important to tell us what's going on, tell us why we're there. But once again, like HSR has been doing for years, just show us some fucking footage, man, for the love of God. Mm-hmm. Like, just stop zooming in on these random Chinese people we don't fucking know. Like, and just show me some shit that I actually give a fuck about. I'm not attached to, once again, maybe this is a me issue. I'm not attached to the developers at all. I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't give a fuck about who writes the story. I like the characters. Right. So show me them.
I also feel like for a 3.0, if again, we can use Wuthering Waves as a benchmark. I mean, we saw a 5-minute cinematic. Bro, did we even see a cinematic? I already forgot. It was in the very beginning, and that was it.
So like, okay, so let's think here. Yeah, it was really fucking short. Also, that these are false gods and that there's gonna be like heretics and like flat earthers and shit. That I think could make a very innovative, compelling plot line. But it just depends on how they deliver on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
my thing is like I'm sitting here looking at my notes, and I feel they did a damn near 10 out of 10 job setting up the theme, the world building, the story, plot, and richness. But we cannot be sitting here not getting trailers on a 3.0 fucking update.
Yeah. I agree.
I just don't
I
get
agree.
that, man. Like, that's insane. Yeah. We already have that problem in HSR right now in terms of the fucking methodical approach to the story. So if we're not getting it in the trailer, I sure as shit hope we're getting it inside of the update, man.
Yeah, you'd hope. You know, that's what worries the fuck out of me. And now I think my chat is becoming a little bit pessimistic when it comes to the story writing of Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
Because every new thing they show, they're like, man, can't wait for the 30-hour quest explaining what that doohickey is. And it's like, oh, yeah. I mean, it's because I know they're right, bro. I am so afraid of them being like, here's this new term. Now let me talk to you about it for 8 fucking hours.
Dude, and here's the thing. They said during the stream to like supplement that. They said during the stream chat, that's the biggest story that they've released. And I'm like, oh God, that means it's gonna be a yap fest.
I started getting excited. Bro. Like I was like, oh God, a new story. That was good. A new quote unquote Trailblaze mission. Every single patch from 3.0 to 3.7 sounds great, but what are they gonna deem canonical? Because I'll be real, Rappa's Banana Quest should not have been a Trailblaze mission.
I agree.
No,
I agree. And then
it shouldn't have.
I'll be honest. We'll get into this next. It'll like extend into this, but all that to say, we still didn't get a skip button. we gotta push for this shit. Like community, if y'all are listening to anything, we gotta fucking push for a skip in this game, man. Like dog.
Dude, a skip and summarize would be so fucking huge.
Yeah, man, it would be massive. What's up, Box? Go ahead.
I'm pretty curious. Like, what do y'all think about the stream? Like, from a scale of 1 to 10? Because I thought that was like a fucking 6. Bro, I'll be honest. Like, it was pretty disappointing.
Oh, you got it, Smack.
I put live stream hype as a 4.5 out of 10.
Damn.
I was rating everything like pretty fairly. The live stream hype in terms of like when you like, dude, like I said, a fucking new 3.0, 4.0 update. Yeah. You're expecting to leave that stream like on a high. We were on a high on the Wuthering Waves one.
Yeah.
I let this one kind of like trying to like lie to myself in my head, like that was pretty good.
Yeah. It sucks because like I'm absolutely in the same fucking boat. Like for me, I would give it like a 5 or a 6. Just because I fucking love this game so much. I'm obviously incredibly biased.
I feel you.
And I'm not able to put it aside. But just as terms of presentation, it didn't give me the same buzz that Wuthering Waves livestream did. I mean, I was listening to Carnival over and over and over again. I still am.
For me, looking at the live stream that we just watched, it probably would be about a 5, 6 at best. It's not comparable at all to Wuthering Waves' live stream. Wuthering Waves' live stream was honestly around an 8 or 9 because Wuthering Waves did what unfortunately hoyoverse, and this goes for borderline all of their games, with I would say Zenless Zone Zero being a reasonable exception. They just have a hard time doing show, not tell. For some reason, especially when it comes to Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, they just want to yap non-stop without actually showing us, whether it be through cinematic cutscenes or just having their animations move about. They just want to just yap. And it's getting to the point that it's even more evident when it comes to their live streams. It's just yap, yap, yap about story and lore. And don't get me wrong, I always say this, especially when it comes to Honkai Star Rail. They have a great story to tell us. But you have to show us because that adds more to immersion. And so when we watch this live stream and we only got one really cool cinematic trailer from the beginning and then the rest of it was a yap fest, it just makes us feel like we're going to probably be sitting through another yap fest. But I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm really hoping that we get proven wrong and they turn it around with the Amphoreus update. I wanted to throw in that little bit because it is genuinely interesting when it comes to getting like or polling different opinions when it comes to these other content creators, especially bigger content creators like Gacha Smack, Tectone, and Mr. Pokey. I am excited for Amphoreus. I believe, kind of like what Gacha Smack was saying, they really did dive deep into the lore and gave us an understanding of what we're getting ourselves into when it comes to Amphoreus. And so when it comes to a narrative perspective, I am excited for the 3.0 update. But when we look at the live stream and we look at itself as a contained entity, it didn't do anything to realistically get us hyped outside of one trailer. And that was the very first trailer. The rest of it was just literally them talking. And you can, and I absolutely believe this, you can get us more interested when it comes to the narrative side of things by introducing trailers or adding elements where we're seeing these characters interact, because it would get us interested in what's going on in the story, narratively speaking. And I do think that even though I appreciate, I'll say it this way, I appreciate seeing the devs talk to one another, I do think that when it comes to how the other way that they do their live stream, where we see these characters interact with Albert, it makes the hype for these big updates, especially when we're talking about the 0.0 updates, more interesting, because let's be realistic here. Let's be just genuinely honest here. We are playing these games not only just for the gameplay and the story, but what is always at the core of the gameplay and the story and the exploration? The characters. And that is what makes those live streams, more specifically when it comes to the characters interacting, more immersive, is because that's what we're there for. We're there for these characters, and seeing these characters speak to us and interact and show us all what's going to be going down when it comes to these updates, it adds more, like I said, immersion. Now, don't get me wrong, they can and have done those presentations or live streams wrong before. I remember a Genshin Impact live stream from years ago where it was just nothing but cringy dialogue. But the problem there was the cringy dialogue. It wasn't really the problem with the voice actors or the characters. It was just literally the dialogue that they were given. So don't get me wrong, that can also be done wrong as well. But more often than not, I do believe that having live streams where we're seeing the characters interact, and also if they did this live stream in a way where they were kind of showing more than talking, I think it would have been done a lot better. So, in all honesty, even though I love Honkai Star Rail, I'm going to be genuinely honest with my feelings and say it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good live stream. I'm excited for the story, but when it comes to what a live stream is supposed to do, which is generate hype, it failed to do it. I would literally call this live stream maybe a 5, at best, if I'm being generous, a 6 out of 10. It wasn't good. And again, I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm going to be genuinely honest with my feelings, because I don't bullshit. So with that being said, you guys, if you can, head down to the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know how you guys felt coming out of this live stream. Are you still excited for Honkai Star Rail? Are you going to be playing Amphoreus on, I think it's January 15th? Let me know. And with that being said, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later.